Hello, hi, welcome in May. This year, May began quite okay because the weather was nice and we went to my hometown to visit my family and we spent some time there and walked a lot and visited the places from my childhood and from my youth. But as soon as we left, the weather got really worse and it was so much cold that I can't remember such cold May in my whole life. It was wintry, it was freezing cold, and I was wearing the clothes that I normally wear in winter, so there was no difference. And then it has been raining for several days and it was cold, of course, so May is really difficult for me. This month is difficult and harsh not only because of the weather, but generally I feel overwhelmed. I feel that there are too many things around me, too many issues, too many details, too much stuff, and I cannot deal with that. I'm trying, but it's really undoable at the moment because I have to get rid of many things to make some room for the others that I brought from my hometown. And generally this is some breakthrough in my life, I think. It seems I have only one free weekend this month. It is gone already, but I spent it in bed basically. I was drinking coffee all day long and reading a book, and it was raining, of course, the whole weekend. I would like to share a story with you that I have been struggling for several months now, and it started last year in April. I applied to the workshop connected to some kind of writing, like write a story and then get it published. I applied, and the admission was based on the text that you sent to the organizer of this workshop. This person decided whether you will be allowed to take part in the workshop or not. I was chosen as this person who can attend, and we started to have some meetings, and we were learning how to write. We were getting materials, we got some texts to read, some stories. The rules were that you go through this course, and then it ends with publishing your story. I mean, there were several people, and it was supposed to be gathered in one book and then published. The publication date was established to autumn. I think it was October. And of course nothing like this happened because it took a very long time to go through these classes, and this person who conducted these classes was cancelling these classes all the time, so it prolonged until the next year. And then when it was all finished, we met with the whole group once. It was online workshop, and we met, and she said that she has the cover for publishing our stories, but now these stories have to go through some kind of editing, and she needs to send it to the editors, and these editors, she said they would contact us with regards to our stories to make some corrections and to polish it. And of course that was the end of the whole story, because no one contacted us ever. I tried to contact this lady that organized this workshop, and she never replied to me. And now I am left with the story that should have been published long ago, and it makes me, it evokes a lot of feelings. It makes me sad, it makes me disappointed, it makes me angry, frustrated that I lost some time and I invested money and time. And I know it is not, it is not easy to publish your novel or your story or anything. And she told us about that, and that the whole marketing process is really harsh, and that this publishing market is difficult and brutal. But anyway, is it like normal that you reply to a person that nothing is going to happen, I'm sorry, but something went wrong, I cannot do that? I did not receive any reply, and I'm trying not to think about it, I'm trying to let it go, but it makes me, really, really angry. By the end of May, I went to Warsaw for the weekend to meet with my friend Agata, because we live far away from each other. I live in Western Poland and she lives in Eastern Poland, so it's very difficult for us to meet nowadays. We had this tradition to meet like in the middle, and before pandemic times we managed to meet like 2 or 3 times, and then pandemic hit, and we like stopped that. Now it happened again, and we are planning to do that like once a year. So we met, and we were walking a lot, and by a lot I really mean a lot. We were walking along the river, but it was really, really cold, because May is very cold this year. Finally we ended up in a pub with live music, and we stayed there, and were drinking beer and talking a lot. Back in Wrocław, and I am like extremely tired because of all the events that are taking place in May. I'm just exhausted, and it is cold again. I'm just I'm dreaming about having a rest and about going to the woods and doing nothing and like sitting in peace and quiet and in some darkness at night, because sleeping is very difficult these days.
22 474 over.
So the May is heading to its end. Let's hope June will be less stressful and calmer than May, and of course sunnier and warmer than May. So take care, all of you, and bye bye.